Hello everyone, my name is Mike Daniels. I am a new YouTuber. Up till now I've been uploading a lot of my friends and my personal kind of wrestling fed thing that we do. It's kind of like an e-fed, and that's probably what you'll find on this channel up till now, but I kind of want to start taking YouTube a little more seriously. So here I am playing Minecraft, and I haven't really honestly been too adept at Minecraft for very long. I'm not very good at redstone. I'm not really that great of a builder, but this is console edition, which you'll probably realize very quickly. I don't. I have a PC, but it doesn't run Minecraft very well, and even then, probably wouldn't be able to record it at a good rate, frame rate, and whatever for you guys. So I figured I'd just start with PS4 Minecraft and go from there. You know, uh, the early game is pretty much the same no matter where you go, but so I figured I'd take a little bit of time to tell you guys a little bit about myself, where I come from, what my background is, what I plan to do for this channel, what I don't plan to do for this channel. I am a very average gamer. I tend to kind of gauge toward just having fun and not really being elite at anything. I have games I'm good at. I have games I'm bad at. I know the Minecraft community's already pretty overly saturated, and I know I'm new to this, so I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes with the ums and the ahs and the what's that's, and the quality. As far as audio is probably not going to be that great because I am using my PS4 headset, and there's probably a lot of background noise, all that jazz. So hopefully, eventually, I'll be able to move up and get better quality equipment and learn to talk and do things at the same time, which I'm really, really horrible at. So this is more of just a way to earn new skills and maybe have an outlet for some creativity that I tend to have early on. I do have kind of a plan for this series, as far as an idea for like builds and stuff I want to do. I'm actually really inspired by Wells Knight. I don't know if you guys know who that is. I'm sure you probably do if you're watching this. He's known for Hermitcraft and Kingdoms, and he does a bunch of other stuff as well. So he really inspired me to do this series, and I think I might be able to do some justice to Minecraft. So I'm giving it a shot. But like I said, I do have other aspirations for this channel, other than just Minecraft. So we'll see where we go from here. But right now, we are going to start off. I don't know how much you guys know about console Minecraft. It's a little bit different from PC Minecraft. The biggest difference right now is that we do not have the aquatic update on console right now. So you won't be seeing any phantoms or any of the new cool stuff on the ocean, yada yada yada, all that jazz. So there's a lot of things that work different in PS4 version of Minecraft as opposed to PC version. So like I said, I'm just going to take this first episode, which is going to be kind of just like a gathering materials episode and finding the spot for what my plan's going to be as far as what I want to build. Because like I said, I have an idea. I haven't really even scouted the seed. I'm just kind of looking around to see if I can find something that's even really close to what I envision. Because let's be honest, in Minecraft, you're never going to find anything close to what you're actually envisioning. Well, you do. Well, you can, but I mean, it's pretty rare that you do that. A lot of times, people will scout their seeds before they build them just so they can have that perfect seed. I don't want to do that. I kind of want to work with what the game gives me. I think that's just kind of more fun, in my opinion. I'm doing things a little bit different than how I usually do them, as far as how I intend to play the game. Usually, I don't play with mob griefing or any of that jazz because I'm not a fan of it. I think it's just more of a pain to deal with. But for the content, I'll do it the vanilla way, so to speak. I'll do it with mob griefing on and all that. Gathered some coal early, which is good. We can get a furnace up that way. Usually my beginning goal in Minecraft is to get some coal, get some stone, make some stone tools, and then after that find sheep to get a bed going so that, I can sleep and not lose all my stuff at night, especially early game. That's pretty important so that you don't die and lose everything and basically start from scratch again. But I know time is limited early in the first day, so if I do end up managing to not find sheep enough to find a bed, I will probably just end up hiding in a corner somewhere and coming back to you guys. But for right now, we're just going to kind of go with it. I'll play out the entire first day and see what happens. So a little bit about me. I grew up in a law enforcement family. Both my parents were police officers. My dad is still kind of sort of one. My mom retired recently, so from the whole thing, I've kind of dabbled in that line of work a little bit. I'm currently crippled, so to speak. I have two herniated discs in my back. Blah, 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 if I could learn English. So I've been kind of working through that, trying to figure out, what my plans are as far as work. So I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to pick up some YouTube and do something with my free time when I'm not looking for jobs and whatever. And that's interesting. That water block just kind of stops right there. That's very, very weird. I've never seen that. Anywho, but yeah, so I'm a big wrestling fan, big football fan, big video game fan in general. So this, like I said, this channel is going to be a lot more than Minecraft eventually. Just right now, a lot of the stuff I want to, lost my train of thought there. Hang on. So a lot of stuff I want to do on this channel, but a lot of it doesn't come out until later this year. For example, Madden 19 is a big one. The new wrestling game, when it comes out, I'm probably going to do a series on that, which might be a little bit unique for YouTube, because you don't see a whole lot of those, at least not that I've noticed. So there's that. I'll probably still be doing a little bit more with my group's eFed my friends and I eFed that I have. I'll be doing some stuff with that. So, I mean, for you wrestling fans out there, there might be some new wrestling content coming on YouTube here pretty quick. Well, the new games come out till October, so, but I'll still be posting the other stuff up till then. Just might be a little bit more produced, I guess is the word. So anyway, right now we have a bunch of stuff that we need to get built here early on. I can't quite remember on PS4 where the boat is. So hopefully I don't waste too much time looking for that. There it is. Because I'm going to need a boat, because what I want to do is going to require me to have a boat. So with that said, we're going to go try to find some water and inevitably go look for what I want to build, and pick up any coal along the way too, because that would be nice to have. I'm also still on the look for sheep and food as well. Maybe we'll find a village I can raid, but I doubt it. I'm not really lucky when it comes to finding villages or diamonds or in general in this game, so we'll see how that goes. But right now I want to get a substantial amount of coal, because I plan on cooking a bunch of stuff, because I'm going to need it for my plans for later. So I guess we'll talk about that a little bit here in a minute, as soon as I get this coal and finish my talk. I'm on the worst side of 20, if you know what I mean. I'm sure you older people out there will get what I'm saying. I'm married and I have a kid, 2 cats, a dog, all that jazz. So if you ever hear like commotion in the background, it's probably one of those things. I'll try to edit as much of that as possible, because I know you guys probably don't want to hear a dog barking or cats fighting, or I don't really tend to really record whenever my son is awake anyway, just because he'd be a tremendous distraction and I wouldn't be able to get anything done. And look at that, we found 1 sheep and the sun's going down, so we need to find 2 more relatively quickly. So there's 1 sheep. Make sure I got the wool. Here's cow. The cow too. And I missed. One thing I do wish they'd bring to PS4 version sooner rather than later is the updated combat mechanics. Dual wielding, the ability to do the sweeping attack. But we're going to ignore this coal for now, because I really need to find either more sheep or find us some water so I can go hide. Actually, this is kind of a cool location. Not at all what I'm looking for, but I might want to keep it in mind. Let's see what's... If this is what I think it is. If this is a cool little island right here. I hate driving boats in this game. I always think to one way to turn, and it's not. It's all done with one stick, and, you know, yada yada yada. But, okay, this does connect. I think that'd be kind of cool if it didn't. It'd be just kind of like a random, pretty little floating island right here in the middle of this canyon, but it does connect, it appears. Does it connect on the other side? Oh, we can grab some sugar cane over here, too. I don't want this flower. Not right now, anyway. Something unfortunate has happened. This is a great way to start my first episode of my first series of Minecraft on YouTube. I died. I found a village, and I was like, ooh, hey, village, it's nighttime. I want to get away from the village, but keep it close by so that, you know, I could potentially go there and raid it in the morning so the villagers would survive. And later I could use said villagers, but I didn't want to be turned into zombies. So I went across the water and got out and was trying to build shelter until morning, which this literally happened like 30 seconds ago. So as you can see, the sun is now coming up, so I just missed it. And I was killed by a spider skeleton combo. So really unfortunate. I am going to get back on the horse and go back out there. Well, get back on the horse figuratively and get back out there, and hopefully we will be able to find a spot to go, and I'll be starting back from pretty much nothing. So, fantastic. Alright, guys. I'll be back with you whenever I get things sorted out here. Oh, hi there. So, I'm a bigger idiot. This was literally less than probably 15 blocks from spawn. If I had literally just turned around when I spawned and looked around for 2 seconds, instead of being the noob that I am, I would have found this place. It's good to know this place as a farmer. That's good to know. I could use that later. So yeah, we're gonna raid this village. Hopefully none of them died overnight after I respawned and they were yada yada yada. So, I don't think any of them did. I'm hearing quite a few hurrs. So I think probably most, if not all of them, survived while I was talking to you guys after my first death there. So let's see, do we have anything worthwhile here? He's a leather worker, I don't really care about him. You're a Fletcher, nothing I care about there. Blacksmith. I wonder... Toolsmith, I guess. I wish I had 7 diamonds, I would buy that shovel. Or 7 emeralds, I mean. So yeah, I'm looking around to see if there's potentially anything here I could steal that would be worthwhile. But I don't see anything particularly useful. I don't see like a blacksmith or a library, which is a little unfortunate, but I think we'll survive. I don't think... Have I been in here yet? I haven't been in there. I do hear a zombie though, so there's probably a cave nearby? Or maybe one of these guys got turned into one, and I just don't see it? But I do hear a zombie. At least I think I hear a zombie. I don't think I'm that crazy. Maybe I am crazy. Alright, well I know I'm crazy, but let's eat some of these carrots here. So far I know there's at least 2 villages in this seed. Since PS4 seeds are different, or console seeds I guess, are different from PC seeds, in that I think that there's only so many... Like, from spawn, there's only so many maps out it goes. Like, I think it only goes out... I think maybe 3 north and south, and 3 east and west, or maybe it's 4 east and west. But I know that there's only, you know, so many maps you can explore. There's still quite a bit to explore on a console world, but, you know, eventually You know, if you don't have a village in any of those, you're not going to have a village. Like, there's no more to explore. The other primary differences I've seen or heard about or experienced. Ooh, that's a lot of sheep. This is great. Another the primary differences too is that the end is different. You can resummon the dragon on the console version, but I think you can only do it a certain amount of times before you'll stop getting more end areas, and they only spawn into one, so like they can't like fly from one to a different one. There's just the one that spawns there, and if there's no end city and no ship, then you don't get no elytra. So that's one big thing about console version that I don't like. I do definitely like using a controller more than the keyboard and mouse, though, so that's one benefit. And I'm not entirely sure if Windows version of Minecraft you can use a controller. I think that'd be something that they should implement if you can. I don't know, I've never actually really tried it, so I guess I wouldn't be the person to know the answer to that. But yeah, when I played it on console, it was a huge learning, or when I played it on PC, it was a huge learning curve because I started playing on console. So, but anyway, I guess I should tell you kind of what my building plans are, since I keep mentioning it and then not saying anything about it. I am specifically looking for an archipelago, or if you don't know what that actually is, because I know some people don't know terminology like that. An archipelago is basically like a series of islands, like Hawaii. But I'm looking for some that, you know, that has like 4 or 5 islands, maybe one that's bigger than others. Because I would like to build kind of like a massive multi-island fortress type thing. I don't really know what inspired me to do this. I kind of just, it popped in my head like, yeah, this would be kind of cool to do. And so I'm going to try for it, and we'll see what happens. I don't know if there is like an archipelago type thing that can spawn on console. I know currently on Hermitcraft, which is again a lot of what inspired me to do this, that they have something similar to what I will be looking for. So if you watch Hermitcraft, if you go look at like an area like Mumbo Jumbo is talking about doing, that's kind of what I want to do. So maybe he kind of inspired it. I'm not really sure where it came from, but we're gonna get our coal back here. We're gonna get some stone back. We're gonna, again, like I said, get everything back that we lost. Alright guys, so check this out. I found yet another village. This is my 3rd village of this seed. The first one I never really got to inspect because I died. The second one didn't really have anything in it, although I will take the wheat and seeds and stuff from this one as well, just like I did the first one. But I don't think there's a whole lot to this one either, at first glance anyway. I saw it actually in the distance. I'm actually kind of lucky I did, because I was actually trying to go a different direction, and I happened to see that tower right there. So, anyway, I guess since I'm here, I'll give you guys a quick update. I've found a bunch of stuff. I have a bed now, so I don't have to worry about what happened the first time happening. Hey look, more beetroot. I don't really use beetroot for much, but it might keep me alive for the immediate future, because I would much rather plant potatoes and wheat than carrots and beetroot, since you really can't do a whole lot with carrots and beetroot. This is a nitwit. I don't know why I'm trying to talk to him. But it looks like there's really nothing to this one either. There's a librarian here. Respiration 3, that's not bad. For my playstyle, I like being able to breathe underwater, because I use water a lot in this game. But, much like the last village, other than the librarian, which could potentially sell a mending book, hey, look at this, not a librarian. Am I wrong? Nope. Efficiency 4, not bad either. It looks a little pricey though. But yeah, other than the, is this guy locked in here, or is there a ladder that goes down into there? I don't think I've ever seen a building quite like this one. That's interesting. Anyway, path blocks going up here. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so I lost my train of thought. What I was saying. This guy, Silk Touch. Guess what, dude? You already have a torch in here? Fantastic. Guess where you're never leaving again. I am coming back for you one day. Enjoy that. Actually, I'm gonna put a second torch down there just to be safe, because knowing my luck. Alright guys, I have found it, despite the fact that I just picked up the sand didn't mean to. But we're gonna put that back down. There we go. Alright, we found it. We found the spot that we are going to put our base. You ready to see it? Are you ready? I'm pretty excited. This is it. It's not a huge area, which is fine. That's actually not what I wanted. I wanted a smaller area to start with on its own island, which would be this right here. So, I'm going to kind of give you the plan. I've looked it over, and eventually, I don't want this to be sand. I want this to, well, at least not entirely sand. I want this to have some grass in it. Probably quite a bit of grass. I want to add some character to the island, so to speak. I mean, it's got this hill right here and this hill up here, but it doesn't have a whole lot of character. As far as this whole spot right here is basically flat, and that's not cool. But the only issue with putting grass over here is that that's going to be really hard to do without Silk Touch, specifically a Silk Touch shovel. And for those of you who don't play Minecraft, that might not know why, is that grass can only transfer from a dirt tile that has other grass on it. So, for example, if I were to put this dirt, I think the closest it can go is right here. Eventually, this dirt tile will get grass on it. Now, in theory, I could, and this might actually be my solution, because I actually didn't see this grass here until I started talking about it. In theory, what I could do is I could just build a line of dirt going across this... My pets are being obnoxious. Sorry. Across this little river right here, and have the grass transfer that way. That would require quite a bit of dirt to do that, because I'd have to do the dirt path across, and then I'd have to figure out where I wanted all the dirt, and then place all the dirt, and yada 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 yada. Not to bore you with details, but I mean, it would be time consuming to do it that way, and it would take a while for the grass to actually grow. And I'd also have to collect the dirt too, which wouldn't be too big of a deal. We're gonna take the sugar cane too, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal as far as collecting the dirt, because I could just go somewhere where I know I'm never gonna build anything and just, you know, shovel a bunch of dirt, and we're gonna go sleep. But the idea is that I want to terraform this entire island. And we're not going to do that this episode, obviously. We're not even going to build a starter house this episode like I wanted to, because I think I'm running pretty low on time here. But I at least wanted to show you the island and give you guys an idea of what I wanted to do as far as that goes. And next episode we'll build our starter house, and maybe we'll go do some mining, look for some diamonds, stuff like that. You know, get some starter stuff going. But yeah, I think I'm going to start the primary build of the main living area. I'm going to start living in over here. Like I said, mainly to give this some character, maybe add some hills or some stuff around it. And then we were going to eventually, I want to cover this entire island in a giant fortress. Whether it be one big building, whether it be a series, like almost like a compound, so to speak, or a bunch of connected smaller buildings that you get through with it. Maybe like an underground tunnel would be kind of cool. If anyone sees this before I actually build that and actually wants to comment and give me some ideas on what you think would be kind of cool. The other idea I might possibly do is going up above ground and doing like skywalkways between the compound, if I do a compound,
Again, I might just do one giant building that goes around this entire thing, which might also be kind of cool. But one thing that actually made me really pick this spot in particular was that island right there. Now that island interests me greatly, but this little spot right here, I have a plan for. And that plan is this is where eventually I'm going to put our nether portal. And that I'll decorate this entire area, make it do something cool. Maybe I'll even incorporate this little spot into it. This little part of the underwater-ish area. I think that might be kind of cool. But anyway, so I don't know if I'll incorporate this underwater bit here. Maybe I'll bring it up. Kind of, use the natural outline and bring it out of the water. Again, with maybe dirt or sand. But preferably, I'd like to even get rid of the dirt that's here and cover it with sand. And maybe turn this island into kind of like a, like a barren, somebody stumbled upon it and found this portal, and the portal started to corrupt the area type thing. I know it's kind of done and kind of cliche, it's been done quite a few times, but I think it'd be kind of cool. But this island in particular is why I was drawn to that island. Not to mention, I think maybe, yeah, if you look in this over here, it's kind of hard to see whenever I'm right on it, but if you look on the left side of your screen, that's the village that has the Silk Touch villager in it. So, it's pretty close to the village. It's far enough away that if I am working at night over here, that the villagers shouldn't have to be concerned with zombies spawning and turning them into zombie villagers, what have you. So, with that being said, and I've probably already gone way over the time I wanted to do, because I kind of want to start with maybe 20-25 minutes of video. So, with that being said, thanks for sticking around and hanging out with me. If you have any ideas or comments or thoughts or criticisms or yada yada yada, let me know. Otherwise, subscribe if you are interested in seeing more of this series, and we will catch you on the flip side.